Welcome back to the amazing adventures of Mr. Fantastic. Well, he is the only one left of my team right now. Before we get started, let's just apologize for me getting a little frustrated in the last episode. But that was a horrible, horrible, horrible battle. One thing was that it was underwater, and the controls under the water was just terrible. We're luckily out of the water. The other thing about last battle was that it was a quick time event battle mostly, and I hate quick time events. And the really weird thing about it was that the buttons you use to get out of the way, basically, the thing I needed to do was, of course, avoid getting punched by the Kraken by getting out of the way. But the controls are used for movement. To do this is the WASD buttons, like most other games, but the controls I had to use to avoid getting hit by the Kraken were the 4 and 6 on the numpad, which normally in this game is used as attack buttons. That doesn't make any bloody sense. Why couldn't I just have, like, for instance, let's say this mouse is the Kraken. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I'll avoid by moving the directional button and pressing space to jump out of the way. Look at this. Oh, that's how you avoid things, not by timed pressing a button. But I think that's because it's a console game, and apparently console users love QuickTime events. I don't actually think they do, but a lot of the developers that make console games think that they do. QuickTime events is lazy gameplay. That's all it is. But let's get on with it. Let's first revive all our team members. But I think we're going to change out one of the members. And I think we're going to take Captain America, because he's the one we'd had the longest time. Actually, who did we? We had Thor from the start, and I kind of like Captain America. Thor, I don't know. He seems kind of weird. He always gets in the way for some reason, and basically don't really do much of anything. So let's change Thor. Now, who do we want? Let's see. Someone to replace Thor. Thor is mostly strength. So I actually think we're gonna... First, let's move over to Thor and replace. And I think we're gonna do Warbird, also known as Miss Marvel. Oh, she's actually called Miss Marvel here. But as far as I know, this is the Warbird costume. I don't... Was she known as Miss Marvel while wearing this costume? I know that she was known as Warbird while wearing this costume. I think the Miss Marvel character is the same person, but I think when she was known as Miss Marvel, she had another costume. I don't know. I might be wrong. Anyway, let's choose her.
Ms. Marvel.
Did she just have a very manly voice, or was that someone else saying, just introducing her? I hope. Let's quickly, before anything, get rid of this. So what do we have? We have Luminous. That's a projectile of sorts. I don't think she actually can shoot. Force Blast? Maybe she does have some kind of... And we have this one. Another projectile thing. Spawns multiple... I kind of mixed the two words together. Mulligal. That doesn't make sense. Multiple energy balls that will orbit Miss Marvel and attack enemies that come into range. That sounds awesome. It really does. Explosive Touch. That's a special. Charges an enemy with explosive energy that will blow up after a time. That sounds pretty cool. Well, she has the binary boost. Adds energy damage to attacks and increases energy damage. I like it. I kind of like her so far. Well, we have all these gears. I probably should... oh, that's not out to equip them. No, I didn't want to equip it. What did I do? Oh god, I'm dropping them! So if you right-click, you drop items. Oh, this is really terrible. I'm trying to see what this other thing do. Okay, the motor chip gives +5 to experience. Let's equip that instead. There we go. Well, that's kind of dumb that you can just by right-clicking you destroy or you sell things probably. That's annoying. Does anybody else have any points to spend? Let's see. He doesn't. Let's see if Iron Man. Oh, he has one. I kind of like this uppercut thing. It's really powerful. And she did she have any points? I don't think she did. No. Maybe Mr. Fantastic does. He was, after all, last man standing. And he doesn't. Okay.
Be careful, team.
Be careful, team. Okay, we will. That's Mr. Fantastic. And I think instead of our mission, last time we got a new mission to go to China. And I was actually going to do that, but I think actually what would be more fun is to do one more of those comic book adventures. I think I'm gonna, just to change it up a bit, I'm gonna do a comic adventure thing, like each time.
Nice going, moron. You gave me the wrong password.
Whoa. Yeah, you mind rephrasing that statement, asshole?
Sorry. Look. That password you gave me for the S.H.I.E.L.D. files
Look at that guy.
was wrong.
They
I
can't.
tripped security as soon as I logged on. But I managed to get your data.
Then what's the problem? What the fuck are these guys doing? Just leave already. Jesus. What do you find out?
You are gonna love this.
Okay.
The Imperium, it's a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together.
An idea what the Imperium think tank is for?
No. But I can find out by hacking into the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. C.B. Sobolski, or a guy named Baroge.
So why don't you ask them?
I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust.
Okay. Okay, I'll move out of the way. So can you? Oh, God damn it! Move! Come on. Guys, help me. Help me. These guys are impossible. We have Jarvis here. So we have all kinds of quests here as well, which I might do too. But for now, I am going to do that comic book adventure. I don't know how to do that though. Is that like some kind of computer? That's Logan, aka Wolverine. That's Iron Man's mask. Hey, Iron Man. Get your armor. Just gonna... didn't look around that much last time I was here. That's Iron Man. Or well, his armor anyway. What's this? This is nothing. How do I... I don't know how to access. Do we have to play them? The minute we get them, and if we don't play them, then we're fucked. Is that it? Talk to Jarvis. Talk to Elektra. We can talk to Spider-Man. We can talk to Weasel. We can talk to the Black Panther. Oh, and Wolverine. I know Wolverine actually had one of those comic book missions. Maybe he... Hey, Logan. Sketchbook. Oh, there's a sketchbook there. I thought there was like he was a sketchbook. Hey, let's talk to this guy.
I've heard people complaining about S.H.I.E.L.D. since we got back from the Omega. I'm telling you, it's gotta stop.
Okay. Do you trust S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I trust Nick Fury. He's pulled my fat out of the fire more times than I can remember.
They actually met each other during World War II. But what about the experiment on the Omega?
Look, Fury does what he has to keep the world safe. He ain't always got the luxury of playing by the rules.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Do you trust the Black Widow?
I've known her for a while. She's always been good in a fight. And Fury trusts her.
I think they met during World War II as well. My God, she's old. Maybe they didn't. I seem to remember something about World War II. Maybe there was a comic where there was a flashback from when Wolverine and Captain America met during World War II, and in real life time, the present, Black Widow was there. That might be it. Maybe I'm getting a little bit confused. What about the information Weasel found on her laptop?
Unless that meathead Weasel comes up with better evidence, I ain't believing nothing against the Black Widow.
Okay. You're pretty loyal to Fury.
Of course I am.
Whoa,
He's been loyal to me. After all the trouble I had with the Hand recently, I owe Fury my life 12 times over.
The Hand is like a ninja cult. What happened with the Hand?
Let's just say that evil bunch of psychos got hold of me and turned me into their assassin.
Whoa.
It caused a lot of people a lot of pain. But Fury helped me out. Kept me alive. And I'll never forget that.
Of course not. That makes sense. Okay, thanks, Wolverine.
Sure thing, bub.
But how do we... I'm gonna go in here. No. Objectives, portal, hero details. How do I get into those comic book adventures? I know I found 2 of them. I wanna know how I get into them. This is a bit confusing. Let's go back out here and see. Then we can also talk to a Storm. Then we can also talk to that guy up there, Henry Pym, or Hank Pym. Hey, you have very reddish skin. Looks kinda odd, lady. Nice statue. Yeah, Iron Man, I like your place. Although it seems a bit too much, to be honest. Oh, can I fly around here? That's a good question. Ah, no, damn it. Oh yeah, I'm kind of flying, but when I try to fly high, I can't. Whee! Get out of the way. Oh, sorry. Oh God. And talk to those guys. Oh, what's this? Use review computer. Okay, so movies, artwork, comics. See, these are the comics I picked up. We played the Iron Man one. Can I not play them? The games that was with them? That's lame. I want to play the games. Helps and tips. Nah. No. This is stupid. Why can't I play the games? Hey.
Ready to travel to Mandarin's palace, Ms. Marvel?
Actually.
After all the trouble he caused us in Atlantis, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you weren't there, Carol. Her name is Carol, by the way. Yeah, I am. What do you know about the Mandarin's Rings of Power? Oh.
They're advanced technology that Mandarin took from the wreckage of an alien starship. He adapted them to serve as weapons.
Okay. What did they do?
They offer a wide range of attacks, from force fields to ice blasts to disintegration beams. They make Mandarin a very dangerous man.
Yeah, I guess so. What is Ultimo?
That's a robot created by Mandarin to battle Iron Man.
Yep.
It's huge from what I hear.
We fought him.
Ultimo's programmed to destroy all life in its path. The skin covering the robot is virtually indestructible, and its power source is nearly limitless.
Skin? What skin? Okay, do you know C.B. Cebulski?
Cebulski? Oh yeah, I knew him back at MIT. A real computer genius. Too bad he ran with the hacker crowd.
What's wrong with the hacker crowd? Really, what happened?
On a dare, CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill.
50 cents? Okay, was CB caught?
Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with. even when he was threatened with jail.
Okay. Good for him. Do you know a hacker named Baroche?
No. Try Vision. I bet he'd know.
Okay. Why I need you to look at the data feed?
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away.
Didn't we already tell him this?
No problem. And come back anytime you want.
Okay, I will. Oh. Move! Move! God damn it. The AI is terrible.
Welcome. Do you have a question for me?
I have lots of questions, probably. Yeah. Who is Mandarin?
He was the son of one of the richest men in China, but he was orphaned at an early age and was raised by an aunt who despised the world.
Oh, okay. Isn't he a genius?
Yes, something of a scientific wonderkind. Mandarin attended very prestigious schools both in China and abroad.
Why did he go to the Valley of Spirits?
There was a change in the power structure of China, and Mandarin lost all of his wealth and power. Anxious to return to that lifestyle, he ventured into the Valley of Spirits in hopes of making a major discovery.
Okay. What is the Valley of Spirits, anyway?
It is an area in China that had long been deserted. There, Mandarin located the shattered hulk of an ancient alien starship.
Who built the starship?
The Axon Car, dragon-like creatures from the
I don't
planet
know them.
Maklu 4. Within the ship, Mandarin discovered advanced technology he was able to turn to his own uses.
It's kind of the same story with Apocalypse. Kinda. Do you know a man named Baroche?
Baroge. Yes, he is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft.
Is he talented?
Definitely. Baroge has executed several very sophisticated crimes,
Okay.
but I would recommend you stay away from him.
Why is that?
He is not trustworthy. The last time he was caught, Baroge gave the authorities the names of his accomplices in exchange for his
What
freedom.
an asshole. Do you know C.B. Cebulski?
No, but Hank Pym might.
Yeah, we already talked to him. Thank
I
you.
am glad to be of assistance.
Yeah, me too. I mean, thank you. Okay, still don't know how you gain access to those side missions, but it would seem that you need to take them right away to play them. But that would be lame, because that means you'd have to kind of interrupt the normal mission to do it. That's kind of stupid. So there must be another way. Let's return to... Hey, there's Iceman. Let's return to Weasel. That's not Weasel, that's Jarvis. Weasel. Let's actually spend this episode... Oh,
What up?
maybe talking to a lot of people. We need to do that anyway. And maybe we will find out how to get to that thing, and maybe we'll get some side quests. That would be cool. So, yeah. What is the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database?
Oh, that's where data for all the super secret projects is kept. I've never hacked it before, but I've always wanted to.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. The S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database is like... It's like one of the holy grails of hacking.
Sounds cool. Who are these two hackers you're looking to meet?
They are the creme de la creme of computer geeks. CB and Baroge are the only two guys who've made their way into S.H.I.E.L.D. files. Well, and live to tell about it.
But you're not sure you can trust them.
I'd like to think there's honor amongst thieves, but either one of those guys could turn me in, just for the fun of it.
I kind of know who to advise him to choose. I know which hacker you should talk to. C.B. Cebulski, because the other guy, he turned in his body. So we're gonna do that one. Oh, no, thank you for telling me advising me. Jesus.
It's not like I got something better to do.
Oh, well, sorry for keep you. He sounds really ungrateful for us giving him, like, a chance to do stuff. Let's talk to Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis.
Greetings. I trust all went well in Atlantis.
It did, yeah, thanks for asking. How are things, Jarvis?
All this commotion with the S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel has me somewhat flustered, I'm afraid.
No.
And then there's the matter of the seedy characters lurking about.
Weasel. Yeah, he's kind of seedy.
Yes, I find this Mr. Weasel to be quite unnerving. You never know where he's gonna pop up next.
Yeah, look at him. He's just walking around there looking all seedy. Sorry, Jarvis, but Weasel needs to be our little secret, okay? We'll work something out later. Anyway.
Not to worry. The S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel will not find out about him from me.
Good. How S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel have any S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel come through here?
They haven't set foot in this area. I think Colonel Fury and his people prefer to stay near their equipment.
Good. But you let us know if any of them comes through here. Are we not trusting S.H.I.E.L.D.? I don't understand why.
You have my solemn word on it.
That's a little weird. Okay, thanks,
It
Jarvis.
was my pleasure.
Okay. Well, so we got 3 more people to talk to. Let's talk to Black Panther, T'Challa, I think his real name is, from the fictive country of Wakanda.
I am glad we were able to help the Atlanteans. While Namor is somewhat headstrong, he is a good ruler.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you become the ruler of Wakanda?
My father, T'Chaka, was the king before
T'Chaka.
me, but he was killed protecting our country's vibranium from Ulysses' claw.
Vibranium is a very rare form of... I think it's a... I can't remember if it's a metal or an energy form. And Ulysses' Claw, later just known as Claw, is a supervillain. We'll probably meet him later. He can do something about turning sound into solid. That sounds weird, I know, but it's Marvel. What do you know? So you inherited the title.
No, it was not that easy. First, I had to battle 6 of Wakanda's greatest warriors, and then I had to locate a very rare heart-shaped herb.
Okay.
After that, I was named ruler of Wakanda and the Black Panther.
Yeah. Cool. He became an honorary member of the Black Panther Party. What is vibranium? Oh, I guess we'll find out exactly what it is, if it's a metal or energy.
It is a very rare
Okay, it
metal
was
that
metal.
absorbs any type of vibration, from sound waves to the explosion of a bomb.
Yeah. Well, sounds like that would come in very handy.
Indeed, it is woven into the fabric of my suit, and was used in the manufacture of Captain America's shield.
In a different Marvel timeline, the timeline of Earth X, it is believed that the vibranium, whatever the hell it's called, is somehow responsible for turning all of Earth's citizens into mutants. So they all have some kind of superpower. I think, don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. I haven't read the entire storyline of Earth X, I only read like the first 4 issues or something like that. I am planning on reading the rest of it because it seems like a very, very, very interesting comic book. I know Alex Ross has something to do with it. I'm not sure how much he has to do with it. Anyway, let's continue. Has anyone ever stolen your vibranium?
Many have tried. All of them have failed at the hands of the Black Panther. Although Mandarin did come close once.
When did Mandarin try to steal vibranium?
Actually, his scheme was far more diabolical. He wanted to convert the vibranium into an element that would melt all metal on Earth. Luckily, he failed.
Why would he melt all metal on Earth? I guess to beat Iron Man? Wow, he must really have a grudge against Iron Man. Okay, thanks,
You
Black
are
Panther.
quite welcome.
Blackie? Mind if I call you Blackie? Okay, let's talk to Spider-Man. Let's do an upside-down kiss right here. Mwah!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Weasel, get out of here. See, this is really an issue with the game. Come on. Ah, that's actually
You
for,
know me.
for now. Get out of here, Weasel. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's
Gee,
try that
back to
again.
some more witty conversation?
Yeah, sorry I had to get rid of Weasel. These two want some alone time with Jarvis watching in the background, perving. Did you hear about the Imperium?
That it's a think tank? Yeah. But the big question is, what are they thinking about?
Probably something perverted. Oh my God, Weasel. Shit. How do you figure that?
Well, are they good guys who are helping humanity? Or are they bad guys who are coming up with new reality shows for TV?
Hey. Get out of here. Huh. Oh God. Yeah, bad guys coming up with new reality shows. That's funny. How did you become Spider-Man?
Ah, it's the same old story you've heard 100 times. Boy gets bit by radioactive spider, boy gets spider superpowers. Boy becomes world's most popular crime fighter. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Excuse me, Spider-Man, I just have to... Weasel, would you get the fuck out of here? My God, you're annoying. You really are a weasel, a seedy weasel. No way.
Yes way. Only problem is, I can't spin webs. I had to create wrist devices to do that. You wouldn't believe how expensive web fluid is.
Yeah, let's reveal all your secrets while you're at it. So, what's your real name? Where do you live? Jesus Christ. You don't like S.H.I.E.L.D, do you?
Can't say that I'm a big fan. Maybe it's my loner state of mind, but large military groups like S.H.I.E.L.D make me very paranoid.
I like that he walks around like that, making him look kind of seedy, but this is just ridiculous.
Maybe I'm just jealous of their limitless budget. I mean, they have their massive helicarrier and Omega base. I don't even have a Spidey-mobile.
Actually, he did once. While fighting the Jackal, some guy, I think it was some company wanted to get rich on Spider-Man, or maybe Spider-Man wanted to get a little more money, so he did some product things or stuff like that. But he had a Spider-Mobile actually. That was actually the comic book that many years later, unfortunately, led to the unfortunate Clone Saga. Yeah, that wasn't the best. I kind of liked some of it, but most of it was just really messed up. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, thanks, Spider-Man.
You know me. I'm just here to help.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, Weasel, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay, so I think we only have Elektra left, of the people in here anyway.
Hi, what's new?
I like on the picture she has her S.H.I.E.L.D. It's kinda ridiculous. What do you think of this Imperium news?
That the Imperium's a think tank? I think it doesn't look too good for Black Widow.
I don't know, I don't get why it's such a big deal that the Imperium's a think tank. Is a think tank necessarily something bad? I don't understand. Have I missed something? Was there something I forgot to read or skip or just didn't understand? I don't get it. Why do you say that?
Isn't it obvious? The Black Widow was trying
Okay,
to get
so I
information
just
to
should've-
Doom when she got caught in the explosion on the helicarrier.
Isn't this like jumping to conclusions? Like, I mean, Black Widow is a high-ranking S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. So she had some. So she probably had access to the Imperium, to a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank. And she had it on her laptop, and she dropped her laptop. I really can't see why that necessarily makes her a bad person. Have I missed something? Jesus. Okay, continue. Is it true that you died? She did. She was killed by Bullseye. Spoiler alert. The cool thing And this is a little spoiler of the movie. Well, those of you who haven't seen Daredevil probably haven't missed much. It wasn't the best movie in the world, but what I really liked about it is that the way Bullseye kills her in the movie was the exact same way he kills her in the comic book. It actually looks like it. They've done such a great job of making the scene look absolutely the same, and that is I really love that about the movie. And then later we got that awful, I kind of liked the Daredevil movie, not gonna lie. It wasn't as bad as everybody said it was. But the Elektra movie, well, that was just terrible. Is it true that you died?
Yes. Bullseye attacked me to prove that he should be the Kingpin's #1 assassin. In the end, he killed me with my own sigh.
So how did you come back? I think it was something with either to do with either the hand or the circle. Not sure.
Several people tried to resurrect me. Eventually,
What?
someone succeeded. But it was Daredevil who really saved me.
Seriously?
He gave me back my soul.
Oh, yeah, but eventually someone succeeded. Oh, I thought she said it was Daredevil who resurrected her, but it wasn't. I think it was either the hand or the circle. The hand I already talked about, that's a ninja cult. The circle is actually their rivals, another ninja cult. I know Daredevil fights a lot against them, and so does Elektra, and I think Iron Fist kind of has a thing with them as well. Not really sure. Continue. Thank you, Elektra.
Come back anytime.
Okay, I will, and we'll get it on. Anyway, sorry. Okay, I still don't know how the fuck to gain access to those mini game things. Let's just leave this area. Ooh, Susan Storm. Oh. Head up here. What's this? That's the review computer. I could talk to these guys as well. I could, and I probably should. I think I will. And that'll probably be the end of this episode. So this episode is basically just a talking episode. But that's okay. I think we learned a lot from what these different characters have to say. That's a big part of the game. I actually like this almost better than the fighting part.
While you're at Mandarin's palace, I need you to bring back the latest Ultimo schematics.
Okay, I will. Why did Mandarin steal the tome from Atlantis?
No one's sure. Tome of Asarius is an ancient mystical text that explains alternate dimensions.
Ooh, which dimensions?
It deals primarily with Mephisto's realm, the Halls of Fear, and the Shadow Realm.
Halls of Fear. Mephisto. I know that one. He's a really cool dude. He's a nice character. Halls of Fear and Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm, I've heard of that. I'm not really sure what it is, but I've heard of it. Can we ask any questions? No. Are we any closer to figuring out the Masters of Evil plan?
All we know is that they've taken the Super Soldier Serum, the Mutant Amplifier, and the Tome of Asarius.
Okay. Mutant Amplifier. I've heard of that thing. I heard about it earlier in the game, but I think actually I remember something about it. The Super Soldier Serum I know. The two others I'm not really sure about. How do these items fit together?
That's the question everyone's trying to answer.
Yeah.
So far, we don't even have a guess. And that's why you're going to talk to Mandarin.
Going to talk Mandarin. You need to learn to speak Mandarin first, though. Okay. How are things in Atlantis?
According to Namorita, the sonic emitters are completely destroyed and the Atlanteans have begun cleanup of their city.
Can we go back there? That would actually be cool if we could go back and just go around and seeing the sights and stuff like that. Are the Atlanteans angry with us?
No, quite the opposite. They're grateful.
Yay!
They understand you had to battle them to save their city from Atuma.
That's right. Okay, thanks.
Certainly.
I'm gonna talk to the Black Widow, and then after that, before ending the episode, I'm actually gonna go back over here to Vision, see if he has something new. I think that whenever names are dropped, he might have some information about it. I'm not sure, but he should be the one a database to go to. Oh God! So I'm gonna see if any of the things I've talked with all the other people about, if he has some more information about that. Let's talk to Natasha.
Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, you can. What do we know about Mandarin?
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo.
Her picture really is horrible. She kind of looks like that actress. I can't remember her name, but she's horrible. What's her name? Something. Anyway, how dangerous are these rings of power?
Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years.
So can I go talk to him? Continue. What is the Valley of Spirits?
It is a valley in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship.
What species built this stuff? We already know this.
The Axankar. Dragon-like
Yeah,
creatures.
this is kind of... Okay, what did the Mandarin do with the alien technology?
He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Makluan power rings.
Ooh, what are those?
They were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship.
Okay.
But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs.
Oh, that bastard. The Vision needs the decryption module.
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
Didn't we already do this? I don't know. Thanks for the information, Black
You
Widow.
are most welcome.
Okay, so we need to go back to Vision anyway, so that's cool. Hello. Oh, and we can talk to Hank Pym again, it seems.
Welcome. Do you have a question for me?
I have... maybe, I don't know. Apparently not. I want to give you this thing. Here. Here you go.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Oh wait, I can access this machine?
Hello again. Is there some...
No.
I am glad to...
But it seems like I can access this machine. No, I wanna... use trivia game. Oh, we're so doing that. Okay, Act 1 questions. Haha. The Fantastic Four have their headquarters in what building? The Baxter Building, the Avengers Mansion, Champions Mansion, or Parrington Mansion. That is in the Baxter Building. Yay! Oh, they glad. Okay, Peter Parker works as a photographer for the Chicago Daily Tatler, the New York Bugle, Manhattan Daily Metro, the Daily Bugle. Daily Bugle? Well, Thor has 2 war goats to pull his chariot. They are named Hermod and Tyr, Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher, Nuddleheim and Jotunheim, Pile Driver and Thunderbolt. Oh god. I think it's... oh god. Tooth Grinder... this? Ow. Ugh. Problem is, I kind of knew what... I can't even remember what they called in Danish, but that's the original names, of course, because it's a Scandinavian thing, it's a Norse mythology. And so I got confused because I didn't recognize... I can't remember what they were called, but I couldn't recognize the names. Okay. So one wrong, unfortunately. Before becoming Radioactive Man, Chen Lu was, oh god, a colonel in the Chinese army, an assistant to Dr. Bruce Banner, a nuclear physicist, or a scientist for Oscorp. He wasn't a scientist for Oscorp, that much, you know. I think actually he was this. Damn it! A nuclear physicist. I'm not good at this. S.H.I.E.L.D's highest ranking agent is... that's Nick Fury. Nick Fury. That one was easy. Captain America was frozen in which war? the Trojan War? No, that was World War II. The vampire hunter Blade is the result of our next program. Half vampire and inhuman, a mutant. He's a half vampire. I wonder if Blade is a playable character in this. Before turning into a life of crime, Mysterio was a special effects artist, an editor for the Daily Bugle, a defense attorney, the mailman for the Fantastic Four. Oh, that's actually, I can't remember what. There's a special character actually that is the mailman for the Fantastic Four. They have a specific mailman who actually in Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, the movie, Stan Lee played the mailman. Or was it the first one? No, I think it was the second one. He was a special effects artist, by the way. Okay. Dr. Doom went to the same college as Peter Parker, Johnny Storm, Reed Richards, or Nick Fury. It was Reed Richards. I knew that one. I think I actually talked about this. What is commonly believed to be the Black Widow's previous occupation before becoming a Russian spy? Oh god. Jet pilot, scientist, ballerina, or painter? She was probably a ballerina. She's Russian, after all. A lot of the Marvel characters, especially the ones created in the 60s and 70s and 80s, were very stereotypical. So of course she was a ballerina. Russia has always been known for their ballerinas and stuff like that, the ballet company. Ghost Rider is known as the man without fear, the sorcerer supreme, the best at what he does, and the spirit of vengeance. The man without fear, that's Daredevil. The sorcerer supreme, that's Doctor Strange. The best at what he does, I have no idea what that is. The spirit of vengeance, though, is Ghost Rider. Hey, wait, do I get XP for this? Oh my god, I wasn't even aware of that. It's kind of odd, to be honest. Deadpool joined the Weapon X program because Weasel dared him. He had incurable cancer. They kidnapped him. It sounds like fun. It's because he had cancer. Wow, that's a lot of questions. Who paid Mac Gargan to become the Scorpion? That was J. Jonah Jameson, who is the owner of the Daily Bugle, the newspaper that Peter Parker works for. What did Dr. Pym discover that allowed him to change size? That was the Pym particles. Well, he didn't discover them, he named them. After that, he discovered them. He didn't discover something already named after himself. Who here was not a member of the Howling Commandos? Jasper Sid? What? I don't know any of these names, so just gonna take that one. Damn it. What vehicle is the Avengers' primary mode of transportation? That's the Quinjet, the Pogo plane. That's the Quinjet, which we have been using. Okay, let's do this one and then stop for now. Which Inhuman did Johnny Storm date? Was it Medusa, Ryder, which I don't know who is, Sif, she wasn't an Inhuman, or Crystal? It was Crystal. Okay, let's go back. Let's well, that's fun. We're definitely doing that again. Now, before ending, this is probably going to be a long, boring episode with nothing happening.
Ready to
That's
travel
okay.
to Mandarin's palace, Ms. Marvel?
After all the trouble he caused us in Atlanta.
Okay, we already read this. So,
no problem.
Why does they still have like the quest marker thing above their head? Like, oh, what the? I hate you when you do that. Stop teleporting, guys. None of you own the ability to teleport. They just did it again. That's so odd. But anyway, this has been a interesting episode. Well, we learned a lot about the game, the in-game world of Marvel, and the comic book world of Marvel, and a little bit about the movie world of Marvel. Most of it from me. The last things I said. But yeah, this is I really like a lot of the lore in the game. They follow the law, that's what I mean. But yeah, I'll see you next time where we actually will go to China and fight off the Mandarin's man. Also, I'm gonna try to see if I can find out how to access those comic book adventure things, because I kind of think it's lame that you have to take a break from the normal game to play them, if that's the case. Because the only one I've actually played was Iron Man's, and that was because I took it when we just found it. So I'm hoping that there is some way to access it. Look at her, she walks in a funny way. Whoa. Anyway, I'll see you next time for more. Bye.